Hi, everyone. This is Spring from IBM ECM Level 2 support team in Asia Pacific region. Continue the topic Content Navigator plugin development introduction. Um, in the part 2, I will show you how to set up ISIN Java Eclipse dev environment and also the ISM plugin coding quick workflow, right? For that environment we mentioned in the part one. Okay, let's start it. Okay, so we have Eclipse here. First, we have Eclipse up running, and here for any plugin environment is very straightforward. And you just go to the package explorer in the Eclipse and the new and Java project. Okay, and here is a standard structure for a Java project. First, you need to have a source, okay, a source folder to store the source code files, and also you need to create a lib. And in this lib, actually, normally there are two Java files here. Is to make all this class file. There's no compiling error, right, with these two Java files. Okay, G2E.jar and also Navigator API.jar. There's two key Java files, and after doing that, you need to associate. Okay, just check the properties and also go to the libraries and click at jobs button, and also actually here in our example we already add those Java files from the lib folder, so you can see it's already associated, right, this Java files. Okay, and for the sales folder, actually is got some a structure here. So for the source, you can see actually our package should be com.ibm.ecm.extensions. Okay, we can put all the Java source code here, right? And also there's one subfolder called web content, and in the web content there are CSS and GS file, JavaScript file. We put under the web content subfolder, and also under the web content subfolder, there's also a folder called ISIN share link, project link ISIN share link plugin dojo. Okay, and also plugin dojo templates. This is also for some common JavaScript and for like a message dialog, and also for the configuration on the admin desktop for the plugin. Yeah, I will go over that. Okay, later. So all this down, and actually we back to the slide first. Here, actually, I just highly suggest this GitHub link for ISM plugin sample code. It's very useful. So actually, for our project, we just copy some of class and also tailor them for our requirement. Okay, let's first one by one introduction. Okay, first our entry point should be here. ISN share plugin. It actually extends plugin. Okay, and also have some number of method here, right? So some key method here. First, you need to reference, okay, for the plugin action, you need to reference the concrete plugin action, like here, ISIN share link plugin action, and also concrete plugin service, like ISIN share link service. And also here is a plugin name, get ID for plugin name, ISIN share link plugin. This is very key. And also the script mentioned this should be reference ISIN share link plugin.js, and also Dojo module folder and CSS, and also configuration. Okay, so all this is a consistency with the structure we just go through. Okay, and also the actions, and we just retain those actions, and also plugin service. Okay, yeah, this is a skeleton. The ISIN plugin is a skeleton, and on this skeleton, there are some number of reference clause like ISIN link plugin action. This is mapping to a menu, right? So action here, you can see is a share. The ID is ISIN share link plugin action. And also this name, it will show on the manual link, like share single doc link action. Okay, and here is also reference a function show in that JavaScript file here. We already mentioned in the JavaScript file here, ISIN share plugin JS. Okay, the flow should be first go to that plugin action, where manual link, okay, and then the manual link will locate the JS file, that function. Okay, you can see that function share link plugin action. This is the function name. Okay, actually they are same, right? They actually reference that function. Okay. Okay, in the function in the JavaScript, and we actually also introduced some common module like message dialog. When we use that message dialog UI to render the link, okay, then you can see this function actually receive two parameter, repository and items. And items actually is a payload, an HTTP payload for this component. When you click that link, right-click the document, actually all related information about this document will be included in the items. Okay, and also the repository. So this is two key parameters. You can see we actually using console log to print out. Yeah, we can print out items. So in the debug browser mode, we can see what the JSON content under the items, and also with the JSON content for the repository ID. Yeah, repository.id actually is mapping to the ISIN repository ID. Okay, and also very key parameter is the doc ID. Yeah. Doc ID we just got from the items, and is the key attribute doc ID. Yeah, and then we just invoke the plugin service, and before that we still specify these two parameters into service parameters. Okay, two service parameters. One is doc ID, and another one is repository ID. Okay, we just use call this callback function, and invoke the plugin service. Okay, back to the plugin service. Okay, plugin service, we got two parameters, right? And also remember previously we just stored this base search link in a property file. So that property file path will read from ISIN plugin configuration. So we just read that property file and load the property file. Then we can, then plugin service get the base URL, search URL. Then after that, it will try to get the doc ID from the request and also the repository ID. Repository ID, the purpose is just in case you have multiple repositories. Okay, each repository configure a search link, it will automatically mapping that repository per your repository ID. Okay, and the more important here, you can see this is the base link, okay, plus search criteria, and also the property ID equals we override with concrete doc ID, okay, and also auto search equals true, and hide search criteria will also name specify the value is true. We just hide those search criteria, okay, and then we just put all the final link into a JSON response and return back to GS, and the GS will show the message log and also the response link here. So the end user will, when click the view link, will see this final link are processed by IBM plugin. Yeah, I think that's it for the part 2. Thanks for watching.